started.
Okay, so friends, I am Dr. HEENA, and in the last session we had learned about the topic which is based on measuration for standard 7 Olympiad maths grade 7. Okay, so in the today's session we will solve some practice exercise problem which are based on measuration topic. Okay, so what is the very first question from the practice exercise? So find the area of the triangle whose sides are 9 centimeter, 12 centimeter and 15 centimeter. Now understood or remember the formula of area of triangle, which is based on the side. Okay, when we know the sides of the triangle, we can find out the area of the triangle as area is equal to under root into the bracket s minus a, s minus b, s minus c, where s is the half of addition of all sides, or you can say perimeter of the triangle, and a, b, c are the side of the triangle. So very first step to solve this problem is we have to first find the s ka value. Okay, so we will first find the value for s. So here in this question we know the side of the triangle as 9 centimeter, 12 centimeter and 15 centimeter. Okay, so find the value of s. S is equal to a plus b plus c upon 2. So 9 plus 12 plus 15 upon 2 means 36 upon 2 means 18. So we got the value for s. Now find the area of triangle using the formula under root into the bracket s into s minus a, s minus b, s minus c, and put all the values, where s is 18 into the root 18 minus 9, 18 minus 12 and 18 minus 15. So you get the values as 18 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 3. So your answer is 54. Okay, now how can we do? 9 ka under root we know. Okay, 9 6 are 54 and 18 3 are 54, means it is 54 multiplied by 54. So 2 54s are there, so the value is 54. Okay, because if you multiply 54 with 54 and then you find the root, the value is same, because square means multiplication of the same number is known as square of that number. Okay, so here 54 is multiplied with 54, so square root is 54 only. Okay, so your value is 54 centimeter square, which is the area of the triangle. So the answer is answer B, sorry, D. Okay, so what we had done, we know the sides of the triangle, and from the side of the triangle we find the value of s, which is the half of the perimeter of the triangle, and using the formula under root s minus a, s minus b, s minus c, all in multiplication, we find the value as 54 centimeter square. Now the next problem is we have to find the perimeter of the we have to find the area of the triangle, and perimeter is given to us, which is 540 meter, and sides are in ratio 12 as to 7 as to 17 as to 25. Now what you will do here, you can assume the variable as x, because we don't know the exact dimension of the sides, but we know the perimeter of that triangle. So perimeter of the triangle is 540 and ratio of the side we know, which is 12:17:15. Now what is the side? It may be 12x, 17x and 15x. Okay, so and perimeter is 540. So 12x plus 17x plus 15x is equal to 540, because one common number is there which is in multiplication of all the three sides, so that we got the ratio of their length as 12, 17 and 15. Now add all of them. 12 plus 15, 27 plus 17, 54x is equal to 540. So we got the value for x. So x is equal to 10. Okay. Now we know that s is half of the perimeter. So 540 divided by 2 gives us the value of s, which is 270. Okay. Now for the area of triangle, we had used the formula in the last sum as under root s into the bracket s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. Now you know the proportion of the side. So first side will be 120, second will be 170 and third will be 250. Okay, because sides are in the ratio 12:17:25 and 25, sorry, so by this value of side and value of s we can find the area of that triangle. So the rest of the sum you can do. See what we had done. We know the ratio of sides, okay, which is 12, 17 and 25. Some number is there which we assume as a x, which is in multiplication with all the three to, so that we can get the exact value of the side. And we know the perimeter. So we know the perimeter means 12x plus 17x plus 25x value addition is 540. Now by using this we can find the value of x as a 10. Now from this value we got the exact dimension of the side, which is 120, 170 and 250, and we find the value of s as 540 divided by 2, because s is the half of the perimeter. Now by using this s, a, b and c we can find the area of that triangular field. Okay, so rest of the sum you can solve on your own. Now the next sum is find the area of right angle triangle if the circumradius of the circle is 10 centimeter and BO is the altitude. So see, circumradius of the circle means radius of that circle, simple. So R is 10 centimeter. Now R means radius is 10 centimeter, means this distance is 10 centimeter. OA, OC and BO, all the distance are 10 centimeter. So this is 10, this is 10 and this is 10. Now for the area of triangle ABC, the formula is 1/2 base into height. Now here altitude is BO, means height is BO, and we know the value of height, which is 10. Now base is AC, so AC ka value is 10 plus 10, that is 20. So 1/2 20 multiplied by 10. So 2 divided by 20 divided by 2 gives us the value as 10, and 10 multiplied by 10 is equal to 100. So the area of triangle ABC is 100 centimeter square. Okay, understood? Now we'll move to the next question. Now the length of the rectangular field is increased by 50% and its breadth is decreased by 50% and form a new rectangular field. Find the percentage changes in the rectangular field. Now see, area of rectangle का formula you must know before we solve the problem. So area of rectangle is length into breadth. Okay, so this is original area A1, we can say. Now length is increased by 50%, means L plus 50 upon 100L is equal to new length. Okay, so it is 3 by 2 L. 3 by 2 L is the new length. L2 we can say. And breadth is decreased. So B2 is B minus 50 upon 100. So it is 1 by 2 B. Okay. So new area A2 is equal to length into breadth, means 3 by 2 L multiplied by 1 half B, means 3 by 4 LB. Okay. Now we got the value of A2, we got the value of A1. Now we can find the difference in the area. See, we got the original area A1 as LB and we got the change in the area as 3 by 4 LB. Now difference in the area is equal to A1 minus A2 upon A1, and we have to find the percentage change, so we have to multiply it with 100. So this gives us the percentage change in the area. Now put the values. A1 is LB minus 3 by 4 LB upon LB into 100. LB we took common, so LB will get cancelled. 4 minus 3 upon 4 into 100. So 25 multiplied by 1, so it is 25% change in that rectangular field. Understood? We first calculated the formula for original area, which is L into B. Now length is increased, breadth is decreased, so we got the new area as 3 by 4 LB, and then we find the difference in the area and then change in the percentage of the area of that field, which is 25%. So option B is the correct option. Now the next question. Now sides of the quadrilateral taken in the order 20 centimeter, 27 centimeter, 7 centimeter and 24 centimeter. Angle between last two sides, means 7 and 24, is right angle. So find the area of quadrilateral. Now see, we have to draw one quadrilateral where one angle is, one second, we have to draw one quadrilateral where one angle is right angle triangle and which is in between the last two sides, that is 7 and 24. Okay, and the another sides are 26 and you can say 27. Now join, give the A, B, C, D name as the vertices of the quadrilateral and join the line BD. Okay, now this is right angle triangle, so we can find the value of this side by using Pythagoras theorem. So use the Pythagoras ka theorem and find the value of BD. So BD square is equal to AD square plus AB square. Now AD is 7, so 49 plus 24 का square, which is 576. So the value is 625. Addition is. So BD is equal to 25. 625 is the square of 25. Now we got the value of BD. Now we know all the now see, we have to find the area of quadrilateral, not the area of any of the triangle. So for this triangle the formula is height into base, 1 half, 1 half, length into breadth, or height into base. So height is 24, base is 7. So you can find the area for this triangle, triangle ABD. Okay, and for triangle BDC we have to find the value of S first, and then we have to find the value of area of triangle BCD. And by finding both the area we have to add them to find the area of that quadrilateral. So these are all the steps which we need to be followed. So first we had divided that quadrilateral into two triangles, and the area of quadrilateral ka formula we had learned when we saw the introduction of the topic. So while calculating the area of quadrilateral, you have to divide that quadrilateral into two triangles, and by adding the area of those two triangles we can find the area of quadrilateral. So here also we have to add the area of two triangles. So in this, one of the triangle is right angle triangle, so the formula is 1 half base into height, and for the another triangle the formula is under root s into the bracket s minus a, s minus b, s minus c, all in multiplication, and after finding both the areas you have to add them to find the area of quadrilateral. Okay, so rest of the thing you can solve on your own. Now the next one, the perimeter of the three squares are 12, 16 and 10 centimeter respectively. The side of the square whose area is equal to the sum of the areas of the first two squares would be. Now see, perimeter of three squares are given. You can say the square as first square perimeter is 12 centimeter, second square the perimeter is 16 centimeter, and third square the perimeter is 10 centimeter. Okay, now side of the first square is 12 divided by 4 means 3 centimeter. Side of the second square is 16 divided by 4 means 4 centimeter. Now side of the third square is side of two squares are equal to the sum of the areas of side of the square whose area is equal to the sum of the areas of the first two square. Now see, actually they must have given the perimeter of only two square, because if they had given the perimeter of third square also the side become 2.5. Okay, because 10 centimeter is the perimeter, but this should not be given. Now two squares ka perimeter is given to us. We had find the side. Now what is given? The side of the third square is equal to area of the first two square, sum of the area of first two square. Now side of the third square is equal to sum of area of first two square, first and second square. Okay, so for this we have to find first the area of first and second square. So for first square the area is side square, which is 9, and for second square it is 16, and their addition is 25. Now this is the side of the square whose area is 25 centimeter square. So side is, something is wrong here in this question, because side is 5 centimeter under root uh, because area is equal to side square. Now we know the area of third square. Okay, so third square का area we know, so we can find the side as 5 centimeter by under rooting the area. Now here we have to find the side of the third square whose area equal to area of first and second square. This should be given there. Okay, so perimeter of two square should be given ideally, not the third one. This is wrong. So we know the perimeter of first two square. Now the third square ka area is equal to area of the first two squares addition. Okay, means the third square area is equal to the addition of the sum of the areas of first two square. For that we have to first find the side. Now we had find the side as 3 and 4 centimeter of first square and second square, and by side we find the area of first square as 9 centimeter square and second square as 16 centimeter square. Now the given is square, which is third one, its area equal to sum of these two area. So sum is 25 centimeter square, which is the area of third square. Now we know the area of third square, so side of the third square is under root the area. So 5 centimeter is the side of the third square. Now here in the next question, ABCD is a square park divided into 4 squares. Semicircular square beds are made as shown in the shaded portion, and find the area of shaded region. Now see, we have to find the area of shaded region. So here the given geometrical figure is a square. Square means all sides are of equal length. Now the side is given as 14 meter. So half of it is 7 meter, because it is also divided, the bigger square is also divided into small 4 square which are of equal length. So this side is 7 meter. So this side is also 7 meter. This side is also 7 meter. This is also 7. This is also 7. Now what is this? This is the diameter of the circle. Okay, so diameter, from diameter we can find the radius. So 7 upon 2 gives us the radius of the semicircular portion, which is 3.5. Now area of circles formula is pi r square, but it is half of the circle or semicircle, so pi r square divided by 2. Now put the values. 22 upon 7 into 3.5 bracket square into 1 half, and you find the area of that semicircular portion as 19.25 meter square. Centimeter ne, sorry, meter. Okay, and this is the area of one semicircular portion which is shaded. Now multiplying it with 4, we get the values of all the shaded semicircular portion. So the final answer is 77 meters square. Okay, so it is a very simple example. Now the diagonal of the rhombus are 24 and 10 centimeter, and find the perimeter of the rhombus. Okay, now for rhombus, its all sides are of, no, all sides are not of, or yes, all sides are of equal length. Okay, so for rhombus, all sides are of equal length. Now in the given question, we know the diagonals of the rhombus. So diagonals of the rhombus are 24 and 10 centimeter. For side of the rhombus, the formula is side is equal to 1 half into the under root sum of square of diagonals. Now 1 half under root, which is the square of 24 and which is the square of 10. We have to add them. So 1 half under root 676, because 576 is the square of 24 and 100 is the square of 10. So addition is 676. Okay. Now 676 is the square of 26. So 26 divided by 2 is equal to 13 centimeter is the side of rhombus. Now all the sides are of equal length. So perimeter is 4 times the side. Means 4 multiplied by 13, which is 52 centimeter. Understood? It is very simple. We know the diagonals. We can find the area of rhombus also. We can find the perimeter of rhombus also. For perimeter of rhombus, we must know the side of the rhombus. So for side, the formula is 1 half under root sum of what? Sum of square of the diagonal. And for area, the formula is 1 half product of the diagonal. Okay, so by using this we can find the side, we can find the area, and from the side we can find the perimeter, because rhombus all sides are of equal length. Now area of parallelogram is 70 centimeters square. Its altitude is 7 centimeter. We have to find the perimeter of the rectangle having equal area on the same base. Now see, area of the parallelogram is given to you. Area of parallelogram is 70 centimeter square. Altitude means height. Height is 7 centimeter. Now area of parallelogram का formula is height into base. So we know the area, we know the height. we can find the base. Now base is 10 centimeter. We got the value for base as a 10 centimeter. Now for the rectangle, area remains same, which is 70. Base is 10. So altitude is the length only. So altitude is 7. Now we know the length and we know the breadth, or you can find using the formula length into breadth is equal to area. You again got the value as 7. Now we know the length, we know the breadth, we can find the perimeter of that rectangle. 2 into length plus breadth. Now 2 into 10 plus 7 means 17 twos are 34 centimeter is the perimeter of that rectangle. Okay, understood? Now 4 cows are tied at the 4 corner of the square field of 35 meter so that they can just reach each other. What is the area of the field remain ungrazed? Okay, now see, this is the square and at the 4 corners of this square cows are tied and they can reach each other and this portion remain ungrazed. Okay, here they can't reach. Now this length is 35 meter total, so this is 17.5. Okay, now by using the formula, grazed areas formula, this quadrangular portions area ka formula is there using the angle, because this is square, so this is 90-degree angle. So the formula becomes pi r square theta upon 360, where theta is 90, r is 17.5 and pi's value is 22/7. You can find the area of this grazed field. Okay, this field, and multiplying it with 4, you can find the all 4 grazed area. Now you have to find the area of square by using the formula side square, and ungrazed area we can calculate by subtracting the grazed field area from the area of square. Okay, and you will get the final answer. But the formula here we have to use is pi r square theta upon 360, and for square the formula is side square. So side of the square is 35, so 35 ka square we have to do. Now subtract this grazed area from the area of square to get the value of ungrazed area. So this is whole about measuration. Now we will take a break here, and in the next topic we will learn some more topics related to the Olympiad maths for grade 7.